James Hutton was the father of geology and lived from 1726 to 1797. James Hutton studied law at the University of Edinburgh. He became a lawyer's apprentice, though he was incredibly interested in chemistry. During his apprenticeship, Hutton studied sal ammoniac with James Davy and developed a cheaper way to make it from coal. His apprenticeship ended in less than a year, and he then studied medicine with a strong emphasis on chemistry. Once he received his MD in 1749, he became a farmer. From his farm and his manufacturing of sal ammoniac, Hutton was financially stable. He moved to Edinburgh to study science, and read a lot of scientific works and traveled around to observe the natural processes of rocks, which helped him develop the principle of uniformitarianism. Hutton published the theory of Earth in Transactions of the Royal Society of Edinburgh in 1795, which is the first time geological observation had ever been condensed in such a way. His first presentation of uniformitarianism was 10 years earlier in 1785. He stated that geological processes could be explained through observable, uniform processes that have been at work for a very long time, which is uniformitarianism, the founding principle of geology. The theory of uniformitarianism was in conflict with the contemporary theory, which is what most geologists believed at the time. It was widely believed that the Earth was only around 6,000 years old due to the Bible. Most geologists also believed that sedimentary rocks formed during the biblical flood and were formed when particles were solidified out of a solution with water. They didn't know volcanism contributed to rock formation, or that igneous rocks were a type of rock that could be formed. Hutton argued the solidification of sedimentary rocks was due to heat and pressure instead of the processes that contemporary theory offered. He also stated that volcanism and erosion were part of a very long process for rock formation and destruction. Hutton also listed erosion, deposition, sedimentation, and upthrusting as part of this process. He argued that this process was so long that the Earth was much older than previously thought. After James Hutton's death in 1797, John Playfair published a summary of Hutton's work in 1802. Since Hutton's writing style was sometimes hard to understand, Playfair's work helped to really establish uniformitarianism as the founding principle of geology.